Welcome back. I am so delighted to have an amazing entrepreneur on this week's Really Mary, and that is Greg Schwartz of Tomo now. He's CEO and co-founder. Welcome, Greg.
Great to be here with you, Mary.
Thank you so much for taking the time. You know, people might say, Tomo? Tomo what? Tomo who? So first of all, tell everybody who and what Tomo is and what your mission is.
Yeah, so we all deserve a better way. So what Tomo is a digital-first mortgage company that partners with like the best real estate agents in the country to serve customers, to serve home buyers. We want to get you into your home through what is one of the most stressful parts of what is a beautiful experience. We all dream of living in a home with our families and being in the backyard and making friends among the neighbors, but we dread getting a mortgage. It doesn't have to be that way, and that's what Tomo exists to do, to streamline the mortgage process and make it much less stressful.
So if you haven't heard who Greg Schwartz is, he started this little company called Zillow and took it to a point where he wanted to make a difference in the buying portion of how we get into homes and all the things about that. And then, you know, now has started this, and I don't know, Greg, which is easier? Like, was it, tell us more about that.
Yeah. So I worked with an amazing team of friends on Zillow. I hardly started it, but I was there from the earliest days. And I was president of that, as well as a whole bunch of other roles for 13 years. And it was a labor of love. But we get multiple acts in our lives. And we spent 13 years trying to build the definitive real estate search engine. And we did pretty well with it. It's reasonably well known. And what was up next was with my partner, Carrie Armstrong, who also was at Zillow with me, and a bunch of our friends. We felt like we had unfinished business. Like, buying a home in this country, working with great real estate agents, has two principal difficult parts. One, finding a home to fall in love with and getting on it fast enough. Even in this market, getting on it fast enough that someone doesn't grab it. That's pretty hard and stressful. The other part is getting qualified for a mortgage. Has been generally a 38-day process of what seems like never-ending questions, often the same question over and over and over again. When you think you're done, you never are. It doesn't have to be this way. Mary, can I tell you the story of the elephant and the ant?
I love that. Go ahead. Tell me.
Okay. An elephant, a beautiful creature, steps on an ant, not because it hates the ant, but because it can't see it.
Right.
Because it can't see it. That is when we're buying a home, big, massive banks step on us, give us poor experiences, not because they hate us, but because they can't see us anymore because they're so massive. Purpose of this company and my friends, I know you share this, is to give a really immaculate home buying experience that's much less stressful.
I love that. Now, you do this with a lot of technology because you bring technology into this. Can you give us some insight about how you're different to provide that experience?
Sure. So we've got this, companies are successful based on people, not based just on the idea or who funded it or is it public or not or its stock price. It's, do the people have amazing amounts of passion for the mission and for their customers? And do they feel like they're of service? And we are in service or of service to home buyers.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, we got to get folks into homes with the least amount of cost, with the most amount of joy. And if we do that, we win. The technologies to enable that experience. So we have world-class technologies from Amazon, from Microsoft, from Zillow, from all over the place, some of the finest tech businesses there are. What we're trying to build are real-time experiences. When we think about what's transformed our lives, with this magic thing that every one of us have in our pocket, the remote control of our lives.
Yeah, exactly.
This phone has become this magic thing is enabling us to get fulfillment now, not in a day or two or 10. And so what we're trying to do with mortgages is ask you questions in real time, and qualify your credit, your income, your assets, confirm your employment by connecting to digital accounts, not by making people chase down documents that they print out and they get out of their payroll systems. It's such a pain.
Yeah.
Connect that all digitally and then give folks a real underwriting decision. Are you good to go? How much are you good to go for your home price? What will be your interest rate? How much money do you have to put down? Give folks answers in minutes, not days or weeks or months. And we're building the technology to do that.
We're really excited to work with you guys on this, and to launch our new partnership with the Bartos Group and Tomo. You have a lot of partnerships, but we're delighted to have that. So I thank you for joining this episode of learning a little bit more about Tomo. I'm Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group, and my dear friend and CEO and co-founder, Greg Schwartz. Until next time, we look forward to seeing you here in Paradise Buying a House. As always, if you love this content, make sure that you subscribe and, more importantly, hit the notification bell so that you can get more content just like this.